All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Ranma 1/2, episode 4. We have maybe a sort of understanding, but
Kind of, yeah.
between a lot of fisticuffs and neck not quite breakings and all that.
Right. Besides the physical,
Pulverizing.
strenuous, yes,
right,
friction.
strenuous friction, exactly.
Right, between the two of them. Mm-hmm. They have an understanding between the two of them. We're talking, of course, Ranma and Akane.
Mm-hmm.
They have, no intense, hatred of each other anymore.
Yeah, it's going into that like, all right, we'll definitely get on each other's nerves, but we don't like truly despise each other.
Yeah,
anymore.
but sparring could be good.
Yeah,
Sparring could be good.
But,
It could also be really fun to see the ways in which Akane kind of learns stuff from Ranma's amazing techniques that he got that gave him the capacity to just evade everything.
And get her by surprise with the boop after he tells her that, when she's smiling, she looks cute.
Yeah, that was...
All defenses dropped.
Good. That was just like a boop. Whoa.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm sure you'll block that one next time, Akane.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
We're
rooting
that
for
one got
you.
through.
Yeah, exactly. But meanwhile, Ranma, you have to get stronger.
You must get stronger, always.
Because you did take a hit.
You took it
from Tatewaki.
Sure, yeah, and to say nothing of what that doctor can do.
True, what that doctor do with them hands. Mm-hmm. If he actually has the state of mind to,
Just a pat on the back, and you couldn't walk.
Right. There's just secretly, like, everyone's a martial artist in this town.
The actual, like, practicing martial artists are, like, some of the weakest people in the town, because everybody has some kind of...
Other than Akane, because she's clearly, like, super strong, right?
Right. Well, I think it tends to vary based on, like, how frustrated she is at the given moment.
Well, right, because, if you don't channel enough aura, you can't actually use your full power.
That's right. You have light fists. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Nope. Choose your character! No hits ever. Yes.
Yeah, them versus each other.
True. New game continue. Yes. Let us continue. The Hunter.
Wait, we're in Princess Mononoke?
No! Oh!
大イノシシの突進を腕
このパワーだ。Oh!
He is indeed strong.
どうやっとるんか山ごもりでもしよったんじゃろ
風林館高校はどこだ
風林館高校
I'm looking for a high school.
Yeah.
東京ちゃうんか
Oh,
ここ四国やぞ
boy, like...
そうか騒がせたな
My rival resides there.
Yes, indeed.
早乙
Got
女
a
ラン
proper Zoro.
首を洗って待っていろ
Ah.
Boy, that's the wrong way.
Yeah.
やだ絶対やだ観念なさい
What?
女の服なんか絶対着ねえぞランマくんの服全部
Oh no.
Ah.
That's the place where the hot water is.
うろうろされちゃ迷惑なのよだってあんた居候でしょ
Oh. Just like, oh.
だからって
Yeah.
なんで私の服貸さなきゃいけないのよ
Fantastic. I love it.
何偉そうにしてんのよ
Yeah, come off
それ
it.
がいい
To say nothing of the fact that you need a top that will actually account for your bust.
Yeah.
似合う似合うへえぴったりじゃない
Watch. Ranma's going to end up preferring, like...
とどうガバガバ
God.
待てらんまーやめなさい女同士で俺は男だ
館高校はどこだ
ここは北海道だよ
Oh my god. Bro, you have a problem. Zoro.
Yeah.
Zoro would have found this place faster. Oh, never mind. Okay.
なんだよ。風林館高校はどこだ？え？
This is can't read.
Oh my god.
He can't read.
Oh my god.
早乙女蘭馬はどこにいる？ああ、早乙女なら。
お待ちランマ
Well, here he comes.
Okay.
お米と味噌を買うからよ
そんなのは茜のバカ力なら余裕
Big.
ここまでおいで
さっき。
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. Did they like train together in China?
Maybe.
He's like his rival from back
Yeah.
then or something. He's been
Or
following
like a
him.
cousin or a brother or something.
Oh, it could be a brother, sure.
逃げるのがうまいな。蘭馬。
知り合い
Okay, not a family member.
ほら
You're him.
早く思い出してあげなさいよ
一つだけ聞かせろ、蘭馬。なぜあの時勝負にこ
Oh, no. It's an X, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
学校で同級生だった響涼河だ久し
Fantastic.
ぶりだな
質問に答えろ。
俺約束の場所で3日間待ってたんだよ
You got lost looking for it.
Oh my god.
目に俺がその場にたどり着いた時、
You were long gone.
貴様はすでにいなかった。
Holy shit.
これからも一つ質問していいか
How are you that bad at directions?
と散歩していたと思ったのか。
ここは江ノ島だよ。
ここは原宿じゃん
バカか。
Bro, you found a Sakusa. Like,
苦渋をなめたか。
方向音痴かな方向音痴だ
horrible.
Yeah.
国土の方向音痴だ。男の約束を破って父親と一緒に中
Oh my god.
要するに
Wait.
決着つけに来たってわけか
So you guys wanted to fight before he
Yeah.
had all his skills.
Uh-huh.
So you were probably just wanting to bully a kid. Because Ranma was not nearly, like probably as good.
俺はどんな手を使ってでも貴様の幸せをぶち
All right, so who's he gonna fall for?
Yeah.
Is he gonna fall for Ranma or Akane?
Well, in the opening, it's one of the other girls.
Oh, is it the purple-haired girl in the opening?
I think so, yeah.
Do you even know where this is?
幸せ
The thing is that he can't read. So how did he write where the challenge?
俺って幸せだったのか
Maybe he can't.
Am
Maybe
I
he
happy?
が知るわけないでしょ
What? Ranma goes straight into existential like crisis, just like
Yeah.
wait, happiness.
No,
I
see-
haven't thought about my happiness since I started training.
See, what you should just do is be like, yeah, challenge whatever. If you can find out where I live, I'll fight you.
I don't know. Give him about 3 years. He'll eventually figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
待ってろよランマ。
果たし状ねあんた一体あいつに何したの
I don't know.
カニカニちょっと待ってて
Oh,
Oh, it actually is strong or heavy.
yeah.
ただいま
Strength and speed. Here
Yeah.
they are.
Okay.
So
Sure, because
she ever
he's
does
always
land a hit on him.
yeah, because he's always avoided
Yeah.
her attacks.
Right.
ランマくん味噌の上にこれがあったけど
Huh?
忘れてた
Hey, wait.
ドは何したの何したんだろう俺なんかあるんでしょただごとじゃなかったもんあの恨み方
Well, the guy himself isn't normal.
No.
節があるのね確かあれは新学期間もなく
Girl form has better memory. Oh my god.
He like took the last like yeah, special bun or something. Oh my god.
もらった
And thus a rivalry was born.
貴様名を名乗れ
Tell me your name.
早乙女ランマ
早乙女ランマ
I'm surprised he was able to find the lunch lady.
The bun was probably like 79 yen, you know?
Right. Yeah.
カレーパン取ったくらいでだよな となると。
It wasn't a curry
kept
bun. It was
doing
a
it.
yakisoba bun. That makes
No,
more sense.
it just happened day after day.
Oh.
He constantly kept. Oh my god. Oh, that started to become some good food.
ランマ、果たし合いの日昨日よ。
平気平気。あいつ極端な方向音痴だから。どうせ今頃。
東京はこっちだな。
You were just in Tokyo.
なんでそっちさ行くんだ。
待ってろよ。早乙女ランマ。
I would love the joke to be that we don't see him from here. Oh, damn it. We time skipped.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be like, we don't see him for a couple episodes.
Yeah. 6 episodes later, he's
He
like,
just shows up
right.
every like 3 episodes, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. With the camera. Oh my god.
両者にどんな因縁があるのか。我々は固唾を飲んでその行方を見守るのみであります。申し遅れました。実況はおなじみ風林館高校放送部あなたの一郎。
Ichiro! Yes!
Oh.
Yes! I love you!
今回はよく逃げ出さずに来たな。
待て、亮が。俺は戦いに来たんじゃない。受け取れ。
Wait, and the challenge is at the school.
どうだ。それで水に流さんか。
ふざけるな。
ち、欲張りなやつ。ほら。
This is
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
コロッケパンにメロンパン、カツサンド、ミートパンにワカメパン。どうだ。思い出せるだけ全部だ。
This is just humiliating.
何を考えてるんだ貴様。
Watch me something completely unrelated that.
Yeah.
誰がパン食い競争の話をしたね。あ、しかも全部賞味。
Hey, for someone like you, it should be fine.
ドームよ、行くぞ。
ちょっと待て。
Oh, oh.
開けよ、話せよ開けよ。
俺は貴様。
You went through hell?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, my dude, you could have just stayed here and waited for the challenge day.
の苦しみが貴様なんかにわかるものか。
No, I don't think he would, but either way.
これでちょろちょろ逃げ回れないな。ランマ。
Okay, that could actually be problematic.
お前。
Yeah, he's still wearing
バン
one.
ダナ何枚入ってんだ。
7.
言いたいことはそれだけか。これは逃げられない。超近接マッチとなった。
Yes, yes, keep commentating.
Oh. Okay, that missed the cable.
Oh!
なんでしょうこれ。急性腰痛になったよ。
Oh my god.
こんな重い傘を片手で軽々と。あいつ互角なんかじゃないわ。
今のお気持ちは。
ランマ、接近戦はダメ。
He's almost as strong as me.
Yeah, right.
しゃあねえ。そろそろ本気出させ。
そいつの腕力、化け物並みよ。
今頃
But he's too slow.
Even while he's got him trapped.
His movements are so predictable.
I love it.
さあ、亮が。どうしてほしい？
Leverage.
俺を四つん這いに。
Oh, he's gonna brute force it. What?
腕一本で飛んだ。
Whoa, whoa. Very clean, very smooth.
Okay.
こっちに来る。
Oh my god. Oh!
Yeah. I love how it goes into the different art style when they're fighting.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
くらえ。
Oh.
この服気に入ってたのに。
勝負の最中に女子みたいなことを言うな。
What did you just say?
Yeah, yeah,
フェンスを越えた。
行こうか。
yeah. Let's follow them. Yeah, yeah.
今の
I love Ichiro and his production crew.
Yeah.
超完結戦のごとく吹き出したあの水柱。
Are these boys even human?
clearly not.
The turning of the umbrella as well.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and with the underboob. Yeah.
なんで俺がお前と
何寝ぼけてやが
Right.
ヤンマお前
おかしけりゃ笑っていいんだぜ。お前がどうし
Oh.
Right.
こんな体抱えながら明るく正しく生きてるんだ。
Righteous. Yeah.
少子貴様の不幸とはその程度か
Go through all the headbands. Yeah. There's still another one.
正しとは肩払いたい
Oh my god.
おっと
Careful, Ichiro!
Yeah.
You have your whole life ahead of you.
Get bisected by one of those things.
Is that a bird? Is that a plane?
追い取ってくる。バカ、下手に動くな。大丈夫。
Oh my god.
さあどうする傘をよけもう八方から貴様を
And then hold it.
しっかり捕まってろ。
Oh.
茜
And he can carry it okay.
なんとずっしり重い傘を手にまるで綿のように軽やかに
Wait, is that Ranma? Oh.
Oh. Hey.
The sound.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean,
What?
we're,
It's not a problem.
余計なことばっか首あんたが粗骨だからしないです。うわっ
Oh, you broke your umbrella!
ooh.
心配するのがそんなに迷惑ならもう
And with that, the fight's over.
やかせあかね
A distant mountain gets bisected.
Yeah.
もう知らない
Oh.
今後あんたとは一切無関係だ
This is a two-parter.
Yeah.
This is a two-parter.
We got consequences.
We got.
All right.
We got consequences.
I love it.
Her hair is gonna be different now.
Yep.
Like odd. Oh shoot. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I like it.
Fun. This guy's such a dork. Oh my god.
the-
It's like
the
you
unlimited
made me to put
bandana
my life
works.
through hell.
Yeah. With that last challenge, if the challenge location was the school, you finally got to the school. Why'd you leave?
No. See, you don't understand. Ryoga traveled a long way to get here. Ryoga had to go find some place to eat, right? Went and found a place in town to eat, and then was like, oh, I need to find a place to stay.
Right,
And the
right.
rest is history, you know?
Yep.
It's really a rough life being Ryoga, because what probably happened is that Ranma hit him somewhere on the head, and his memory center in his brain is just fucked now.
I love that we still don't know
and
why, though.
He's
Like,
saying that's why my life has been hell.
Right.
I don't know where anything is anymore. It
I'm so
ruined my life.
discombobulated, I don't... Yeah.
God, I just want you to kill Peter Parker. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm excited.
Man.
Okay.
Don't you just hate it when, the dude shows up with a bunch of, cut through anything bandanas that he throws through the air like boomerangs, and then he does the same thing with his cut through anything black belt, right? And it just so happens, after getting deflected, to come back around and just slice half your hair clean off.
I've been there, man.
It's like...
I've been there.
Akane...
I think I got this haircut.
Yeah. Akane is absolutely the type of character that would have the dramatic haircut moment, but this bastard stole it from her because she doesn't get to have the awesome moment where it's like, okay, in order to beat Ranma, she cuts her hair,
Yeah.
you know, anything. No.
It's a dramatic
Nothing like
statement.
That. Dramatic statement, character
Yeah.
growth, whatever. No, well, fuck, my hair's gone. You know, like, I gotta get used to
bastard.
this now. Yeah.
Now, Ranma, we must train.
Mm-hmm.
So we must destroy this Ryoga together.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
Or maybe this is just going to be one of those things where then she then is forced to embrace her tomboy side a bit more because she doesn't have her long hair anymore. You know,
With
Who
her,
knows?
like, very specific, little, bow in it.
Yeah,
and
that the
everything.
animators very much prefer because then you can have the hair be treated as one unit, you know, that goes around rather than a bunch of
Absolutely.
different strands.
Yep,
Yeah. Yep.
But nah, we get a full unfurling.
Uh-huh.
And maybe at this point, Ranma's going to be like, whoa. like, is she my type? Was she my type all along? Like,
That-
hold on.
That scene of them on the roof of like the bike, overhang,
Yeah.
whatever, that was great because
was really cute.
Because that kind of thing where it's hey, we both are very angsty teens,
Yeah.
and
emotionally
we both
compromised a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly. Right. We, you think with your fists, and I think with my fists. You know,
I don't
right?
think.
Right. So, the idea that then it's like, hey, how do we deal with this stuff? But then also like hey, you make me feel not great. But then also like, wait, but being embarrassed because you're a guy, but you're not a guy right now. And so then, wait, is there a way that we can make up? And like, what does this mean? And all that.
Yeah, because it's frustrating, right? Because this guy's really good at martial arts, and that's the exact kind of person that you'd be into. But he just has to be such an idiot all the time, and it's like,
Right.
could you just shut up for
Yeah.
1 second?
Yep.
Because there's like 10% of you that I actually like, and it's like, what?
Yeah, huh?
What?
Huh?
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 And
Did I
everyone
say
else
that?
is, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, tell me you got that.
yeah, I got that. I got
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I love how campy and ridiculous this
Mm-hmm.
show is, but the fact that we can have this really heartfelt, kind of struggling to understand feelings, relationship or not relationship
Mm-hmm.
between these two characters is just really endearing because
Yeah.
they're trying to figure it out. From the one hand, Ranma doesn't have any relationship know-how of the slightest bit.
Nope.
And is kind of bungling his way through all of this. Mm-hmm. And then Akane's like, freaking dad is trying to shove me into this whole
Marry
thing.
me off and all that.
Yeah. But then also, like, I mean, if this is the way it's going to be, I mean, I'm going to try to,
Yeah.
at the very least, like, go down fighting,
Right.
at the very least.
And there is a lot that I connect with this person over.
Yeah.
It's just all the other
Literally
stuff.
everything else, like, I can't
Yeah.
stand.
And-
And then when Ranma's actually, like, a girl, I mean, there's...
We get along.
Like, yeah, it's not that bad because I really like this as well. Akane's fear, frustrations, like anger towards men in this way, like is very like understandable from the position that she's in with
Yeah.
regards to martial arts. So the idea then, if she's going to be saved by Femme Ranma, it's like, oh, it's suddenly not an issue.
right.
Like that's
It's
a really cool like start
Yeah.
to where we see
the hang-ups
the-
that
the-
people have.
yeah.
Maybe it's all in your head, Mr. Tweety.
maybe
and
the things that divide us on the gender or sex kind of side of things are actually
Not
not
that
really
important and not that
at
big a
all.
deal and,
yeah,
yeah,
Like
uh-huh.
I'm just saying, there's some cool subtext there that's not very sub. It's it's right on the surface.
Yep. Oh yeah. Like I'm very curious to see how this show takes it because
Yeah.
the way it's set up and everything, right? This premise is truly a fantastic premise for commentary and all that stuff, right?
yeah.
But then also the fact that it's like, right, this is a really old show, and so like, okay, what are going to be the things that it decides to say with this fantastic opportunity for commentary since it's, from a long time ago, right? And so that'll just be really cool.
Yeah,
But
and also, to be fair, this is an older show, so the pacing is probably different as well.
That's
because the
also a
old
great
show
point.
had like 100 episodes, at least.
Yep.
But also, this one being adapted from that, they might be doing little things to make sure
Condense
that it's
it or-
a little bit truncated.
Or just not have, filler if the original series had filler or something
or
like
what
that.
have you. Yeah, and I'm excited to see the ways in which this kind of starts the conversation of the show over again for the
Mm-hmm.
people like us who never saw the original, but then for the people that did watch the original that have all kinds
Sure.
of connection to the way that maybe like helped guide them through this process of understanding who they are. And I'm really excited to see the show like explore that. But given that, you know, this is the Netflix first part of the adaptation, you know, we might not get very far in these like you know, this core basically.
Yeah, we will have to see on that. But a thing that I realized that looking back, I feel like the show's been laying down pretty consistently, is that Akane, I think, is actually potentially stronger than Ranma. Right?
Oh, it's confirmed here.
You know, where it's no, she's stronger, but she's not necessarily better at martial arts, right? Because if he can avoid all her hits, then, you know, it doesn't really matter, right? But that's something that I appreciate, because originally I was thinking that it's the whole thing of like, you know, Akane dedicates her whole life to this thing, right? And then, oh, hey, this girl comes along and manages to beat her, and it's like, oh, that's so frustrating. And it's like, oh, because the girl is like actually a guy kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, but no, they actually do have their own different strengths and weaknesses and stuff. And so it is important that they look out for each other, because that's what makes them complementary, right?
Yeah.
And so you need to actually be willing to depend on the other person.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's not exactly something that Ranma wants to do.
No, it's not. In a lot of ways, his ego is going to get in the way of that pretty consistently.
Her hair just got cut in half because of it. Or, you know, partially because of it.
Partially. Yeah, that was an accident.
Yeah,
but
who could have foreseen that? Like,
no, that's some anime convenience nonsense here.
That's right. But I mean, hey, that means a small city was probably saved because it came back around and did that instead of, you know, going somewhere else.
Well done, Akane. You've actually saved many lives today.
Indeed, yes.
You know, I just imagine, though, Akane being the strength build and Ranma being the dex build. You know, Ranma's there, like, rolling constantly.
God damn it, stop.
And then Akane is there holding a massive two-handed sword going like taunting. And
Demon Great Axe, Inner Fire, Holy Blade, you know, or Sunlight Blade, and it's like, all right, if I hit you, just clip you with this, you're gone.
You're gonna get overkilled for 3 times your health, you know? You dex build motherfucker. And then Ranma's like, I don't dare risk parrying that, but boy, do I want to. It tickles my fancy.
Ooh, I like to live dangerously, yeah.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, this is a fun start for a new character, Ryoga, who is Zoroing to the max his way through this story.
And I love that Ranma literally went through every single like food item that he thinks that he like, you know, cut in line and got from him. And no, it's not even about that. But we don't know what it is.
I just love it as the idea that Ryoga is basically an ex, right? The ex comes over and is mad. Or basically, this is the boyfriend coming in and is mad. And it's like, oh, clearly you're hungry, and just starts throwing food.
No, right. Yeah, so the ex comes back, but then the new partner ends up basically suffering for it because Ranma, you know, is not actually like bringing them into the situation, and so then as a result of
Ron was like, but we broke up, and Milk was like, no, we did not. I'll have you know I'm not an ex. Like,
I just was late to our date, you know?
Right. I didn't show up to the date because I was dumping you, and it's like, you what? You know?
Right, I thought that the reason that, you know, you were 3 days late is because, you know, or you know, you weren't there for 3 days is because you just weren't interested anymore. So I'm like, okay, I guess, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's Ranma the one that's like, oh, we're no longer together.
That wasn't a breakup?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like any reasonable person would say that's a breakup. I can read between the lines.
Like, I texted and called you, and it said, you know, your phone, there was no service.
I texted and called you, and you didn't respond. I was out of service for 26 days. Well... Yeah.
I love the sitcom nature of it, because this is totally extrapolated out of nonsensical, you know.
Oh yeah. Where am I? You're in Hokkaido.
Right. But bro went to a different island of Japan, basically. In his search, he got on a boat. Actually, no, with that umbrella, he probably just jumped and floated. You know,
what he probably thought is he's just like, okay, with my fantastic vision or something, I can see that it's over there. This is probably just like a river. I'm gonna do the shortcut and just, you know, swim across the river, so I don't have to like do a switchback or find the bridge or anything like that.
But then Ryoga can be like, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all! Like
oh yeah, no, he's... Yeah, like OG Speedwagon with his spinning hat top hat blade
my
would
God,
would
you're
would be
right.
proud. You know,
what is
but
it with the
old style?
I'm the anime character that throws a spinning weapon that has any chance of actually hitting.
Right.
And it's like,
but it cuts through things, and that's how it shows that it's scary. That's like
right.
It's,
It's like
peak,
no,
like
this
80s,
will never
like,
hit. This will never hit the target.
Oh, no, of
like,
course not.
Why? We had to suspend so much disbelief to think that it would actually even hit the target.
To say nothing of, even if it were a material that could cut, it's ridged and at a downward angle. That's not going to cut much. You know?
I'm not talking about this as if we can take it seriously.
I see.
No, I'm just bringing up the entire general anime thing of throwing weapons specifically in a martial arts fight where it's like, you have to hit your target for this weapon to be useful.
Well, that's where I at least appreciate the bandanas, which were hilarious, and him bringing up how many do you think I have. But then the black belt being like, no, it's because I'm swinging it so quickly and so perfectly that for that moment for that moment it becomes taut and becomes a blade, and I can just slice through.
What it is, there's these tiny steel balls all throughout the inner parts of that here. That's why they're so heavy, and so. Or they're like, some super dense metal. So that's why when he throws it and spin it, it keeps the force going because of the mass within.
And here what I thought was going to happen was that he was going to use all these different pieces of fabric to like rat tail him in the dick or something, like that would have been real scary.
That's still possible, but you know what? He doesn't wish that kind of hell upon any
No,
man.
but then that
he has honor as a fighter.
Totally, but then that would have been the perfect comeuppance because then he switches, right, and it doesn't work, and he's like, shit.
I'll tell you, you get hit probably in that spot pretty hard. It's still gonna hurt.
Okay,
it's just not gonna hurt as much as.
But he was aiming,
balls,
a couple inches lower, and so it just hits the leg. Right?
It doesn't. I see what you're saying.
Because the main target is presenting itself normally, and there's two of them, so double your chance of hit.
Presenting themselves. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Oh
but
man,
wonderful episode.
My balls.
The character interactions of the show are fantastic, whether you're talking comedy or serious. I really want the serious stuff to continue because the comedy is really good, but I don't want it to overshadow the serious.
Right.
Yeah.
It's these sweet little moments that make me kind of take pause and step back and go,
yeah.
Oh, right. This is a really heartfelt show and is trying to tackle some really, really beautiful things and needs to take its time with it.
Right.
But also, in a lot of ways, it can end up being like submerged or drowned out by all the other noise going on. Right. So I just hope they each get
their nice balance.
Shine. Yeah. But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.